What is up, people of YouTube? I'm Matthew, and you're watching the Weather World channel. This is a bit of a late live stream. Now, we do have some severe weather as usual, as I've been saying for like the past 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 live streams. This time it is in Mississippi, Arkansas, and Louisiana. So we're going to be covering that today. You guys know the drill. I'm going to be running through some checklists, going through some basic social media feed to let people know that I'm live streaming. I've made it a little bit more simple to myself so you guys don't have to wait so long for me to actually start covering. I have everything all set up. I just need to find the link and just paste it in and post it, and we'll be good to go. So this won't be too hectic this time, I promise. Alright, so all I gotta do is copy the link and paste it and tweet it, and we're good to go, guys. So whoever is watching right now, what is up? Yeah, we're gonna be covering some severe weather. Now, I am a bit tired, so and also still very sick, as I've been saying for like the past forever. So anyways, I did make a little checklist for my live stream to make sure everything is going okay, so we're going to be running through that real quick. And I also made a weather checklist for our entire live stream, so that we can cover everything that we need to cover in the live stream in a according manner, so we're not jumping all over the place. So yeah. Hello, hey guys, it's me, PewDiePie, Blockbuster. What is up, guys? So we're going to do the live stream checklist. This is new. It's not on screen. Eventually I will get a webcam, but not right now. So anyways, live stream checklist goes through 1 to 10. We have 10 things to cover real quick, just to make sure everything technical is, okay. So, computer's on, check. Audio is nominal, check. Video is nominal, check. Quality is nominal, check. All 4 tabs that we need for this live stream are open, check. All 4 tabs are updated and working. Let's do a quick check. This is good. Let's do that. This one's good, and this one looks to be responsive as well. Twitter notification is out. That is nominal. Target of interest is nominal. We know where we're heading for this live stream, and all parameters for live stream are set. And yeah, we are go for coverage. If you guys think that checklist is unnecessary or stupid, then let me know in the comments. But yeah, buy my Brofist t-shirt. Tyler's in the chat.org. I mean, later. I mean, we're here to cover severe weather, not, you know, buy t-shirts immediately. But I will consider. I'm not gonna be mean. So anyways, live stream checklist complete. For our weather checklist, we have 20 items on here. So yeah. So number 1 says check weather.us. So this is the website. Our target of interest is down here in Mississippi, Louisiana, and in Arkansas. So we're just going to zone in on that real quick. We have squalling with a little kink in it just north of Jackson. Looks to have weakened quite a bit. Earlier there were a few tornado reports out in the west in Louisiana and Arkansas in this region over here. So just to note that. I should get that pen tool out, if I do have it. Let's see, what did I call that? Shoot. I'm trying to think of what did I use? Oh, Epic Pen. I don't know. Here. I'm gonna pull that up real quick, cause this is what I use ultimately for everything. So here we go. We're going to pull that up to the side. So, you select the tool. You can see this nice developed squall line right along here. If you couldn't already see that. It's moving eastward this way at a very rapid rate of speed, I'd say. We're going to loop this, and we're actually going to analyze this. And we're going to see where this is going to be heading and how it's going to be strengthening or weakening in the next few hours and or minutes, just in the minimum. Let's see here. Boy, buy my t-shirt. Do you remember me? Oh, wait a minute! You went to Tulsa Catholic with me. Yeah, you got your own YouTube thing. Hey, I remember you. Yeah. Okay. Yo, if you guys don't know who Tyler Hopp is, I mean, he went to my old school, my old middle school. Yeah, I remember you, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Welcome to the live stream. Interesting. Okay, I've not talked to him since middle school. This is our first time actually, like, you know, interacting somehow again. That's amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna put this over here just so it's easier. You can see the loop. Let's see if we can switch colors here. Alright, so you can see, looks like this area, oh Jesus Christ, that is thick. That's way too thick. You can just see in this general area, there's a massive kink in the squall line. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean anything, but you can see squall number 1 goes like this, squall number 2 goes like that, which is interesting. Looks like this one up here looks to be the strongest. We'll just call this squall section number 1, squall section number 2, or just squall 1, squall 2, just to make it less confusing. Yeah, there have been severe thunderstorm watches and warnings. There, I think, currently is a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for I think this area, or just the majority of Mississippi and eastern portions of Arkansas and Louisiana. Now, we're going to check that, actually. Here, let me just go to the mouse mode, and we're going to see watches. Yep, we got a watch. Actually, never mind. That's a tornado watch. That's my bad. Tornado watch number 155. It expires at 500 UTC, which is May 9th. So that's obviously tomorrow. Let's see. Latest. You can see status report for this one. These are the counties that are included. I'm not going to read them all off. You guys can just see which counties are affected. If you guys are in these counties, then yeah, there they are. These are the ones under the tornado watch. Now, it's important to note that not every single one of these counties is going to be affected by tornadic conditions. You know, tornado warnings are still issued, you know, very broadly. They're not very specific, you know. They're just like, oh, tornado watch for the entire thing, because we just don't have the technology yet to necessarily combat specific warning points and actual, like, tornadic formations. But in the future, hopefully, we can do that. Anyways, let's check some comments again. Let's see here. When's the vlogging show coming back? Oh, boy. Well, Blockbuster. I would actually want to know your real name, but, that's real funny that you say that. I don't intend to go back to it. However, I could make like a video on it saying like, oh, I made a new channel, go subscribe to it. It's called Weather World, like a promotion video. I could do that if you want, but I don't intend to like start it up again unless somehow there's a petition that goes out that says, you know, Matthew needs to start the vlogging show again. If it gets at least like 10 upvotes or something, then kaboom, there we go. Then I'll actually legitimately seriously start that channel back up again. But that's a whole different story. So, checklist number 2 says check weather.gov. You can obviously see where we're on that. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm using a checklist for this, just so that it's more convenient and simple. Now, it's important to note, if you guys have any questions, obviously leave them in the chat, because I do talk rather fast and I go through stuff rather quickly. And tonight, I have to go through stuff much more quickly because I didn't start streaming earlier because I had a very long day at work and etc. But it is important to note that with this, with today, you can see there's only a slight risk. Yesterday, there was a moderate risk in, let's see, let's go back here. There was a moderate risk over here where it says marginal now. It said moderate in, like, Oklahoma and Texas. Now, if you don't know what that is, moderate is basically, it's not good. That means, you know, if you have, like, a moderate risk of severe weather, you know, highlighted in red, then that really doesn't mean anything good. What I mean by that is that, you know, tornado chances are ultimately enhanced from like 15%, I think it's like from 5% to 15%. I think it might even go up to 30% if I'm not mistaken. I think that might be like high or something. And then, like, you know, obviously PDS after that. So I don't know. It's just very interesting because it looks like this weekend today, but tomorrow, which we'll get into later in the live stream, this will be enhanced. Now, I did read the models. It did say it was going to be enhanced risk right over here right in this area. If I can highlight this right in this region, I think that could change, but that's just what I saw. So, yeah, I'm gonna make a petition. Yeah, please do. Yeah, that would be very interesting. So, anyways, going back to this mesoscale discussion, let's actually look at that. Okay, what are we looking at? This looks like, alright, tornado threat diminishing, but locally strong gusts or a brief spin up possible after 1 to 2 hours, and this is as of 9:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. You can see mesoscale discussion, if you don't know, is this thing right here, this red circular cloud looking thing. And this just shows the current potential of any sort of tornadic activity over the next 1 or 2 hours, as it says right there. So, yeah, the storms, the squalls, if I am not mistaken, if I delete that, they're right along this boundary. And note that it's like kinked right here. It's a really bad drawing, but you kind of get what I'm saying. So any sort of tornadic formation, I think this would be like cut in half. That's not half. I would say right in here would be the most likely area for any sort of tornadic development of maybe EF2 or weaker than that. So yeah, there's actually no tornado warnings in effect as of right now. I could be wrong, but let's just actually go check that. I'm gonna go check that. Let's go home. Oh really? That really didn't help. Okay. Let's go to weather.gov. That should just clarify that. Yeah, you can see tornado warning is not even listed on here because guess what? There are no tornado warnings now. You can see tornado watch over here. I'm gonna circle that. But we don't have any tornado warnings. Earlier there were. Now if I show, let's see. I'm gonna see if there's any like storm reports because normally. Let's see. Can I get to storm reports? Because there were a ton of those. Okay, tornado. Yeah, okay. So today's storm report trend, we've had 3 confirmed tornadoes so far, 45 wind reports, and if you don't know where I'm looking right here. That is where I'm currently looking at. 45 wind reports and only 4 hail reports, which is surprising. Now you can see that the tornado and hail numbers correlate very similarly, I guess you could say, because usually when there's hail, especially of a larger magnitude, there's usually tornadoes 80 to 90% of the time, if all other conditions are favorable, like wind shear, vorticity, helicity, yeah, updraft, wind speeds, and currents, and all that whatnot, all that specifics. So, yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna check my Twitter real quick, to see the status of that. Don't worry, it won't take long. I literally have it right here. Let's see. Okay, we're good. So, tornado number 155. I'm just trying to see what we can cover next. Storm reports. Here we go. Yeah. So you can see where the majority of those wind reports occurred. Some occurred all the way back into central Texas. Let's see if I can get maybe green up in here just so that you guys can see it a little better. You can see these are all the storm reports, and we do have, I think those are like 2 hail reports out here. And it looks like most of like the hail reports are further west than the wind reports. So it probably means that the storms are most likely very strong out in this region right here. But as they went eastward this way, then they really started to weaken as the temperature started to drop and dew points and all this other stuff started to occur. So let's see here. Mesoanalysis. Now, I do have pivotal weather. Now, let's look at the checklist. I got tropicaltidbits.com next to check. This is the forecast model website. If you guys don't know, let's zoom this out because I really don't like it that zoomed in. There we go. Now, you got a whole list of models here. You can see you got the 32 kilometer. 32 kilometer I really don't like because it's too broad. This is what it looks like. The 3 kilometer is very specific, as well as the HER model, the HRRR. Model is very, very specific. You can see how narrowed down the data gets, or the prediction, I should say. And it looks like Off topic just a little, you can see some snow is actually going to wrap around the backside of this system in northwestern Wisconsin and Minnesota. I don't know what this is. It's so ridiculous. I swear to God, the currents in the atmosphere, the jet stream is just completely messed up. Like, it's been in just terrible, terrible temperature ranges for the past oblivion here where I live in Wisconsin. It feels like winter. I don't even think summer's ever gonna come. It's gonna be like in the 60s all summer. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm not even kidding. But anyways, let's see. Going into Thursday, which today is Wednesday. Going into Thursday tomorrow, you can see it looks like we'll have a crap ton of storm reformation down here. Now, like I said, this is just one model. I can see right down here. I'm narrowing it down. Can see a lot of squalls, or it looks like just one squall actually. There might be one or two up here that might try to form. This is too cold. This is too north, above the 40-degree north point, as you can see from that right there. So I don't think any sort of conditions above the 40-degree north line will have any sort of potential to produce any sort of severe weather. But anywhere below 40 degrees, right down here, in this specific area, is where a majority of these cells are going to develop. No, this is for Thursday. This is tomorrow, not next Thursday. This is, Thursday, like tomorrow, Thursday. So it looks like it dies off going into Friday. We may have yet another round in the very, very same spot, or maybe even further south than that. You can see the squall, according to this one, reforms down here. Now, I'm just going to do that, and I can just show you. Boom. And then you got some additional storms, it looks like right down here. I'll circle that as well. You can see a cluster of storms starts to form there. Like I said, this is just one model. So, we're gonna check another one. Let's see. Where's a better one? Let's try the Her model, because that one's usually pretty darn accurate. This only goes 18 hours in advance, so if we were to throw this into tomorrow, this will probably place us around 3 or 4 o'clock, so right when I get out of school, pretty much. So you can see, going into the very early hours, it looks like tomorrow, right near forecast hour number 11 and 12, looks like we might have some early morning severe weather. And normally severe weather doesn't occur in the morning, but yeah, that's usually very, very rare for this to form in the morning. But if you guys calculate, this is 1 hour from 9:52, or just basically 10 o'clock. This is going into May 9th, and then Thursday, 15Z. If you guys know Zulu time, then you guys can just see how that plays out right there. The majority of cells actually form down here. The other one was actually forecasting down here, and I'll make that a little thicker so you guys can see that. The previous model was forecasting down here to be more, I guess, thunderstorm potentialized, if that's a word. Oh god, my English is so messed up. But anyways, the Her model says that it might be happening further to the north over here, so in relatively the same exact area, which is interesting. But let's see, let's go to this model right here. Oh, that's just great. That's just great. Don't you just like it when you literally click on a model and it doesn't give you anything? Okay, anyway. Let's try this one. Yeah, it looks like there might be just a concentrated... Wow. Yeah, we're gonna have some explosive development tomorrow. But this is also saying... Let's see, May 8th, going to May 9th, 15Z, 28, 29, 30... this one's saying that we might have a squall in Alabama, so maybe further east with this one. So you can clearly tell that most of these models aren't too terribly accurate, but they do have some degree of accuracy. So, anyways, let's see if we can go here. Let's update weather.us. Let's update this tab. Pivotalweather.com is the one we're gonna check next. Actually, we're just refreshing this for later. Let's see, CFS. This usually shows a great deal of accuracy because I just started using this website, so it's still very unfamiliar in some aspects. So here's the forecast loop. Here we go. So if I play this, oh yeah, this shows roughly the exact same thing, which is very, very interesting to note. So if I just jump the gun here a little bit, and I go to here, which, uh-oh, okay, let's go there. This is approximately, 15Z, Zulu time, forecast hour 27. This one's saying 21. So, from right now, 21 hours from now, there will be a squall in Arkansas, according to this model, which, if you want to know what it's called the 1 kilometer AGL reflectivity model, 1,000 to 500 millibar thickness DAM. Yeah, I'm going to look at some CAPE, actually, some CAPE values, just to see what's going to be happening. Alright, so we're down to 1 viewer. Cool. I don't know where the other person went, but, yeah. Let's see, Continental US forecast loop. Yeah, this thing is, like, glitching to the max. Good God. Alright. Let's try a different model, and let's see what we get. Okay, I did not want the Midwest. I really didn't want that. I want national. Oh, it's not available. Oh, great. Well, then let's go here. Since this is where it's going to be happening. So going into Thursday, 21. Yep, it says roughly the exact same thing. Around forecast hour 21, or approximately between 4 and 5 o'clock Central Daylight Time tomorrow, there will be a squall of cells that will form right in south central Arkansas, northern bits of Louisiana, and as far back as eastern Texas. As you can see, there's a very similar trend tomorrow that compared to today, which, if you don't know, today you got this same exact squall. So it looks like there's going to be a low pressure system, which there already is, that's located to the northwest. That's just going to be producing squall after squall after squall in roughly the same spot, which is obviously not very good. This one looks to be spawning, yeah. The majority look to be spawning right over here. Mississippi looks to be directly in the crosshairs of this squall line tomorrow. And if you guys can't see, that's right there. So, just to give you guys some perspective, see if we can use yet another model. Alright. Oh, geez. Alright. This does not show what I want. Let's try that. Alright. Oh, now it's showing this. Okay, so, like I said, I'm still trying to get my bearings here, so just don't mind me. But yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, now we're down to 0 viewers. That's okay. That's fine. Surface-based CAPE over a few hours. Okay, so if we go through Wednesday and Thursday, forecast hour 21. Oh, geez. Alright, let's go back a little bit. And then just set that there. Yeah, that's weird because I'm not seeing hardly any sort of CAPE. That's interesting. Now, when does it spike? Because I'm seeing it spike, but where though? That's my question. Let's see. Let's go here to the present, and then go up to where I can see 6, 9, 12, 15, 6, 21. What happens before then? Okay, the majority of the CAPE looks to be happening at forecast hour 12 on Thursday. Okay. 4,000 joules. Okay, that's interesting. That is very, very interesting how that works. Yeah. 4,000 joules? Oh boy. Alright. That's very, very odd. Because normally it goes as high as 2,000. This is joules per kilogram, if you guys don't know. And right in southern Texas, very far from the point where any sort of storm formation is even forecasted on the models, it's a 4,500 100 joules per kilogram. Now, I don't think I trust that all the way, but I think, okay, I'm going to look at a different model again, just to see if anything's going to change with this specifically. Alright, let's go forward if we can. Alright, so 12, 18, 21. Let's go back just a little bit. Oh, great. Okay, this is being really glitchy. Don't do that. This one's saying 4,000, 4,400, 4,700. Wait, did it say 4,700? Yeah, it said something close. Yeah, 47. Yeah, 4,792. Jesus. And then you got some 5,000s. Oh, good lord. And this is all before the general storm formation point. So the storms are expected to fire right along here. You can see a great amount of cape right along this dry line or this cold front, which those are two different things. I should probably specify. So we're going to look at some more of these. Let's see. Zone and area of interest. We already did that. Perform analysis bit number 1 on numbers on 7. Check course. Okay. I'm gonna look at any sort of specific storms that are doing any sort of erratic movements right now, or are under any sort of warnings that are of particular interest. It looks like the majority of the cells are severe warned. You can see the warnings run down from Grenada. Does it say? Yeah, Grenada, Mississippi, all the way down to Jackson, Mississippi. And the tornado watch is obviously surrounding that, going just west of Vicksburg, Mississippi, all the way to Meridian, Mississippi. It looks like just to the west of that by a county. Let's see. Like I said, I'm going to constantly be checking the chat. Now, it looks like we dropped out because, I mean, it is 10:01 at night and people do have to go to bed. Now, I could just peace out here, but I'm going to just go a little further. Not too far because I myself have to go to sleep and I've been suffering from severe sleep loss over these past few days, so I need my sleep really bad. So we're just going to run through this rather quickly. It looks like there's only severe thunderstorm warnings. Nothing of particular interest. Mostly severe thunderstorm warnings looks to have particularly wind and hail. No rotation as, you know, according to the radar. We can just check that now just to be safe. Yeah, you can just see there's really no rotation. I do have some bright reds, but that doesn't really mean anything. You can see where that boundary is clearly defined right there, just east of Jackson, Mississippi. This same event's going to play out tomorrow, I think. It's just going to spawn more further to the west and have a lot more potential for tornadoes in Louisiana and maybe extreme southern Arkansas, like in El Dorado, and then Greensville, Mississippi, and anywhere south from there has the greatest tornado risk. Now, just to confirm that, let's see, let's go to severe weather, let's go to convective outlook. We're going to just see what the day 2 outlook looks like. So day 2 is still pretty broad. I'm pretty sure they had an enhanced risk, and I'll show you where they had it. They had it right in, oh, Jesus Christ. They had it right in here. Right in here is where they had the enhanced. It might have even been, like, a little further south, like here, I think. Let's see if I can get maybe a slightly different shade of color. Yeah, this is as close to the enhanced colors I'm going to get. And that was that. So, let's just label that. Let's see. E-N-H. Terrible, terrible. Let's redo that. E-N-H. There we go. So, in my honest opinion, I wouldn't doubt if they put an enhanced risk in this particular area tomorrow. If you guys want to screenshot that right now, you can. Since, I mean, there's, like, literally no one watching. But, I mean, is there? Oh, no, we got one viewer. I'm sorry. Never mind. I live in Georgia. I'm screwed. I mean, here. You know what? I mean, if you say you live in Georgia, it's all the way over here. I can look at if Georgia is going to be affected in the next few days or not. Let's see. Day 3 outlook says Alright, day 4. Let's select day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8. Actually, I think you guys might be fine. No, you guys will be fine. I think the system might, it's according to this model, or according to National Weather Service, it's gonna be 2 weeks before you guys, when it affects you, essentially. Because I mean, if you guys don't know, Georgia's over here. If you guys don't know, boom, there's Georgia. And the slight risk is right here, very, very well defined. Not really, by my drawing skills. But you guys can see. This is going into Thursday, going into Friday. This is tomorrow's outlook. If you guys don't know, if you want to screenshot that, do whatever, go right ahead. This is on their website, so if you want to go there yourself, you can just look at weather.gov. I can show you how to get there. You go to You can go to weather.gov, go to forecast. You don't click on it, you just hover over it, go down to severe weather, click it, and then you go to convective outlook, and then you just select which day you want. Day 1 should be the current day, so that's today. This will be today's outlook, this is tomorrow's, this is Friday's, and then so on, So, yeah, I think there will be an enhanced risk over western Mississippi and portions of Louisiana and Arkansas. Very small chance of that, but if it does happen, I called it, okay? I think it'll happen, but in the slight chance that, maybe it doesn't, then, I mean, at least I tried to say something. But either way, whether it's slight or enhanced, expect severe weather, expect a slight chance of tornadoes. In fact, No, they don't do tornadoes on the second day. I realize that. Because with day 1, they have, categorical, tornado, hail, wind, and then probabilistic. But for day 2, since, it's a whole 24 hours away, they can't necessarily predict all those specific components down to the T like they can today as they're monitoring and as they can work with it. But day 2, there's far too many variables, and they can't necessarily do that. Now, in the future, technology may arise where they can. I believe that they will. I'm already, that's a whole nother live stream of, a little secret project I'm working on to hopefully, fix that problem. But if you guys want to know more about that, hit me up in the comments. Or just let me know in the comments. Yeah. So, anyways, let's see here. Is there anything else to cover? Let's look at the checklist. There's no specific storm, so we can just skip 5 through 10 and 11. Temperature, dew point, pressure, wind speed, cape. We don't even need any of that. Frontal boundaries, no. Nope. Monitor, pivotal and the tidbits, and then future weather models, we already did that. Some of your own forecast for projected day, preferably day 2. We already did that. So, yeah, guys, I think, you know what, I'm going to wrap it up here. I don't want to let this live stream go on too long. All there is severe thunderstorm warnings. There is still a slight chance for tornadoes of maybe EF2 or weaker. I would probably even just say EF0 at this point because there's not even enough, vorticity and convection for any sort of severe development. Any sort of tornadoes that would occur would happen right in here, like the previous mesoscale discussion said. Just to outline that a little further, this is where the tornadoes would occur, but at this point, any sort of tornado is very, very unlikely because, I mean, it's very late at night. They are possible, but at this point, I don't necessarily think that that there's going to be any sort of chance. So, you know what, guys? I think, going through the checklist, there's nothing else specifically I need to cover, so we're going to wrap it up here. I really hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. For you guys that did join, I currently have 0 viewers, so that's fine. People that watch this after will see this, hopefully. So, Anyways, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Do not forget to like this live stream if you genuinely enjoyed it. And do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. If you actually want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm not forcing you to. If you actually feel genuinely interested in my channel, then go ahead and subscribe. I highly suggest you do so. And, yeah, make sure to click that bell so you get all my video notifications, live stream notifications, any sort of notifications that I may give. Then make sure to do that. Also, follow me on Twitter, which is at WeatherWoods777. WeatherWoods777. You know, I'll repeat that again. It's at WeatherWoods. Well, get rid of the at. It's just WeatherWoods777. That's it. So, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. For you guys that came in here, thank you so much for joining. And, yeah. Without further ado, I will end off the live stream. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another live stream, hopefully. Peace.